Hi guys, I'm Tanya and welcome to my channel, The Donkey Business. I have spoken about thriller drama movies and I realized that I haven't spoken about a lot of comedy movies on my channel, and I'm someone who honestly does not watch a lot of comedy movies apart from Hindi and English because it is very difficult to understand jokes in native language. Like, everybody has their own style of comedy, right? Like, someone from Spain would probably not enjoy Hera Sadiya. It's just like that. So I made a list of 5 comedy movies that I watched and I really enjoyed watching them, and I'm here to recommend it to you. So the first movie that I want to talk to you guys about, and there will be a lot of y'all who would tell me that, hey, this is not a comedy film, but Google also calls it a comedy movie. I was gonna add it in my drama genre, but this movie did make me laugh, especially the way it's directed and the way Penelope's acted in it. So this movie I could put in comedy. It's called Parallel Mothers. Everybody must be knowing about this film because this film is making a lot of buzz around the world, especially in the Oscars right now, because Oscars just around the corner, at least right now before I post this video. And Penelope is nominated for Best Actress for this film. It's called Parallel Mothers and is directed by one of my favorite Spanish director. His name is Pedro Almodovar. And the movie is about 2 mothers who are giving birth in the same hospital, in the same room at the same time, and their baby is switched. And one of the baby dies, and the drama is around that and how the other mother confesses to the other mother or does not, or keeps the baby, or what she does with the whole situation. It's about that. The kind of energy that Senor Pedro has been able to make in the movie is incredible. Penelope has really performed well. Honestly, I don't think that this is her best. I don't think she will win the Oscar for it because there are some really good performances this year, but I love her and I think she was good in the film. I love the color palette of the movie. I think that just goes to the director. He's great. I love all of his movies. I have been talking about his movies on my channel every now and then. And the movie is not an out there funny comedy film, but it is more of drama. But it is a very, very interesting drama. I really enjoyed watching it and I highly recommend it. It's got 97% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. And I highly recommend it. It is not available anywhere, not yet, but if you do find it somewhere, please don't forget to check it out. The next movie that I want to talk to you guys about is a movie that is a very, very funny out there film which released long time back. It released in 1982 and is available on Amazon Prime. It's called The King of Comedy, and the cast of the film is great because there is Robert De Niro in the movie, and the movie is directed by Martin Scorsese. So obviously, where a team like that is working on a film, the film is nothing but great. So the film basically revolves around a comedian who wants to become a really big host who he looks up to and wants to become like him, but he's not getting a chance because probably he's not in the right circle, or for XYZ reasons, but he knows that he's talented and he's capable of being what his inspiration is. So now what he does to gain attention is that he kidnaps his inspiration to kind of gain attention around America and show everybody that he is equally good and he deserves a show. So the movie is about that, and it's a very hilarious film. I think the movie is very well made. Robert De Niro has acted very well. I don't even have to say that. We all know that he's one of the greatest actors we've ever had in the history of cinema, and he's performed really well in this movie. Obviously, he was super young in the film, and I think his energy was great. I think the entire movie's energy was really nice, and I really enjoyed watching it. I don't know if there's anything in the movie that I did not like, and in the end, I don't want to say what happens in the end, but the last 15 minutes, Robert De Niro has just killed it. Like, he has performed to some other level, and the last 15 minutes, he's taken the film to another level of perfection. It's available on Amazon Prime, and if you're in the mood to watch a light, funny movie to lift up your mood, this is the movie for you. The next movie that I want to talk to you guys about is a Hindi film called Hera Sadiya. I think this is the best comedy film that I have watched in the Hindi film industry, or probably in my top 5. The cast of the film is incredible. There is Akshay Kumar, Sunil Shetty, and my favorite actor in the Hindi film industry, Paresh Rawal. The movie is about these 3 protagonists who are broke and don't have much money, and how they hustle through life to get money. The main plot of the film is that, but honestly the kind of jokes in the film is something that every Indian can relate to. It is so hilarious. I think the movie has some incredible acting. Paresh Rawal has just killed it. He is magic on screen, and I am definitely going to make an obsession video on him because he is clearly my favorite actor in the Hindi film industry. I love and respect him. He is my god of acting, and he has killed it in this film. Like, he is so good. His character is something that every Indian remembers, loves, portrays, reacts to, makes fun of. I think he's incredible. I love it, and I watch it every now and then, especially on days when I'm really sad. I think this is like my go-to film, especially because of how the cast was so comfortable around each other, and the writing of the movie is great. I highly recommend Hera Fairy. I don't know if people who are not Indians would enjoy this film because it is very Hindi based, and the dialect is also very something that people who understand and speak Hindi would love. So but I think the entire cast has performed really well. Apart from the 3 protagonists, I think everybody has taboos in the film too, and yeah, you should definitely watch Hera Fairy. I'm sure everybody's watched it, so you should probably watch it again. The next movie that I want to talk to you guys about is called Finding Nemo. I watched this movie as a kid and I totally loved it. It's still stuck to me, and I still watch it sometimes whenever I want to watch an animated movie. When it comes to Disney, I don't really enjoy fairy tale movies that much because it is a lie, but movies like Finding Nemo, Soul are very like something that you can relate to and you love, and some dialogues are really nice. So Finding Nemo is a movie which is based on the fish and the sea life, and Disney has really shown it really well. Like, I really enjoyed watching it, and I felt like learning scuba after watching Finding Nemo. It's about baby fish Nemo who gets lost in the sea, and how he and his parents struggle to find each other and unite as a family, and who he meets on the way and what obstacles he goes through. And it also has a very underlying message of how humans are destructing the sea life. So I really like it. The energy of the film is great, animation is very good, voiceovers are fun, so you will really enjoy watching it. And the best part about it is that obviously any age group can watch it. Like, I can watch it with my 5-year-old niece, and both of us would have an amazing time watching it together. So that's the beauty of animation and such films. So Finding Nemo is very nostalgic, and I am sure it's a movie that everybody has seen, but I highly recommend it. And watch Finding Nemo. And then there is another part of Finding Nemo which is called Finding Dory, so watch that too because it's equally good. The next movie that I want to talk to you guys about is a French film called Taste of Others. Now, this movie is a very super dramatic comedy film. It is not, again, another comedy movie. It's more of drama, but it is got a really nice energy created. It is also kind of romantic. It is basically about this really successful businessman who is really bored and done with his business, so he wants to do something exciting, and then he has his wife, and she forces him to go for this entertainment thing where he goes and he falls in love with the lead actress. And then as a hobby he wants to learn English, and when his wife fixes him with an English class, it turns out to be the actress he fell in love with. So the movie revolves around that drama. It also has romance, it has music, it has everything that you want in a film. It's funny, it's entertaining, and it's really nice. It's well acted by everybody, and it's well directed, well written. It released in 2000. It's a French film, and it's called Taste of Others. It's not available anywhere. I think all the movies I spoke about except King of Comedy and Hera Fairy is not available anywhere. But The Taste of Others is a film that I really enjoyed. It's one of those lesser French comedy films that I've seen, because I don't watch a lot of French comedy movies. But I really enjoyed watching this movie, and you should definitely check it out. It's got 98% ratings on Rotten Tomatoes, and I am sure you would love it. But it is that kind of film that you can watch with your girls, like on a girls' night. And boys would not like this movie that much, I guess, because it's a very girly vibe. Like, it's more for the women. And yeah, check it out and let me know what you think about these movies in the comments below. So these are a few comedy movies that I really enjoy, and I have watched a bunch. I am coming up with a very interesting vlog soon. I am doing research on it right now. I have seen most of its content, but I am trying to find more content that is not out there and I can recommend to you guys. So please wait for it. And let me know if you want me to check out any movie, talk about any film, or like recommend me something, and maybe we could have like a one-on-one session about that film in particular. Or we could do a case study on a character or something like that. There are a lot of new things I'm trying to introduce on my channel. So yeah, thank you so much for coming. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I will see you very soon.